Hey guys, welcome back. And this is our weirdest camera angle yet for a moving part. So let's just walk until something happens. Wow, camera, what's up with you right now? I say the chances that we're alone in this room. Well, there didn't appear to be anything in here, but now we're looking for something. Once again, I'm not sure if this is the time to be having flashbacks. Shocking. Well, I guess that's what you get for trying to kill it. I mean, that thing saved your life against Mother Brain, and then your first instinct was to kill it. It wasn't doing anything to hurt you. Wait, we're really not alone here. Now I'm going to shut up and let this cutscene play. Well, there's not any more talking, so... Strange things are happening with the ship.
Samus, can you hear my voice?
I read you loud and clear. Adam.
You know what lies up ahead. The Metroids and the artificial intelligence that controls them. The fruit of the Galactic Federation's twisted project.
Yes. So why did you shoot me?
You can't destroy these Metroids.
What do you mean?
Sector Zero Metroids most likely can't be frozen.
What are you talking about?
There's a strong likelihood that the Metroid's mortal weakness, the vulnerability to cold, has been overcome through genetic manipulation. If that's true, there's no way we can destroy them.
But that baby earlier, the infant Metroid, you were able to freeze it.
True. My guess is that it was because it was still in the larval stage. But who can say? One thing's for certain. They're definitely propagating Metroids. Developing bioweapons with an obvious and fatal flaw would be suicide. It's hard to imagine the military mass producing effective weapons. Then again, none of this makes sense. Metroids are lethal. Their extinction was a wise decision. And now, since no one has the technology to defeat them, they cannot be allowed to resist.
Hang on, Adam. First, I need to know why you're credited as the creator of the Metroid Military Program Report.
I received the request to write the report from Galactic Federation headquarters. In that report, I outlined the potential mentioned dangers of such a program and explained categorically why it shouldn't be attempted. HQ listened, but a small group within the Federation co-opted my report for its own purposes. Samus, you'll be fully recovered soon. I have several missions for you. This facility appears to be on an intercept course with Galactic Federation HQ. If what Madeline Bergman said is correct, there's a distinct possibility that this is the start of an attack by MP against the Federation. One way or another, some sort of attack is clearly imminent. You have to find a way to divert the ship off its intercept course. I've located a survivor in room MW, toward the rear of the Bioweapon Research Center. Whoever it is will be a key witness. Secure the survivor's safety. And defeat Ridley. He's as much of a threat as the Metroids. And one last word of warning. Madeline Bergman is no ally.
So to clear something up, it wasn't the Metroid that actually hurt Samus. She was actually going to try to fight it, and then Adam...
What are you planning to do with the Metroids?
Or right, just stun her.
Leave it to me. I'll deal with this place.
You have a plan for dealing with Metroids that can't be frozen?
Sector Zero has a self-destruct protocol. If the sector receives a significant amount of damage, the unit is programmed to detach and self-destruct. A powerful explosion will eliminate the Metroids and MB without leaving a trace.
Don't you dare, Adam. Let me go in. I'm the only one who has a shot against the Metroids. We have to take a chance. Please, Adam. You have to trust me. You have to trust me. Just give me a chance.
Samus, I wish I could battle Ridley, but I can't. Unlike you, I'm no galactic savior. I'm merely human. But I can save you. You should be completely healed soon. There isn't much time. We both need to get started on our missions. I'm sorry for getting a little rough with you. Good luck, Samus. Objections? Right, lady?
Well, the way this is happening is certainly no coincidence. Story-wise. This is actually one of my favorite music tracks in the game.
Adam vanished. My best friend. The person who understood me best. The closest thing to a father I had.
Yeah, so no more fanfic.
Thoughts swirled through my head. I couldn't come to grips with what had happened. Such a cruel way to say goodbye.
Although, to be honest, I'd rather see
I was
fanfic
the
than
only
hate.
one who witnessed Adam's last moment. And though it shook me, I was calmer than I usually am. I think Adam granted me that Eye of the Storm clarity, his final gift to me. There was no time for me to grieve his death, but there was time for me to say, Adam, thank you. Leave the rest to me.
Okay. Okay. So if you thought this was going to be the final area of the game and the final boss was going to be back here, well, we got a little bit more to go. So now, Space Pirates. And these guys are nothing. But it's not just that one room that's disengaging, it's the entire Sector 0. And this part is coming apart a bit more slowly, but we still gotta get moving. So when I first saw that, I thought I had done something wrong and I just died, but nope, it's just the activation for a new upgrade, the gravity suit. So now we'll take even less damage, and in addition, we're not going to be affected by gravity anymore. So we can just run, shoot. Maybe the screw attack wouldn't be a bad idea, but it does go slower than running. It is scary to see somewhere where you just were 10 seconds ago completely gone. We've made it out of Sector 0. We'll never be going back. So if you're expecting Sector 0 to either be a final area in the game, or like a huge area like the other ones, well, it's really not. And now we're out, and never to be going back. There's something I kind of want to say, though, story-wise. I saw another argument against this game story, is that they said that Metroid really hasn't had that many characters, and now we're expected to feel bad for characters we've never heard of before. And, well, yeah, that cutscene really did kind of shake me up the first time. I don't think I mean, not as much as Tippy and Count Black, but still it did shake me up. And I just want to say, that argument, I don't like it at all. You know, just because it's the first time you've seen a character, you can't feel bad for it or feel sad when it dies. By that logic, Mufasa's death isn't sad, because he was never in anything. You never heard of him before The Lion King. If you're going to use that logic. So... And even though Adam's gone, I guess we're still not using power bombs out of respect. I don't know. But we do have the gravity suit. So as we make our way back, we'll have some more. Oh, hey there, Ugly. Uh-oh. Ugly has something to say back. Nightmare Part 2. And this fight is pretty much going to be pretty much the same as the first one. He just has a few more attacks this time around. And even though we have the gravity suit, our missiles aren't going to work. I haven't even showed that yet, so I'm actually going to do it right now. Okay, let's... Pop my Wii remote? Not now. Okay, yes now, I guess. See? There. So we can actually do a little bit of damage to it, even when the gravity thing is not on. So, on the Adam topic, we found out that he's definitely not the deleter now. It's because people pretty much took advantage of him. I don't really get how exactly that works, but basically all the suspicion we had of him isn't really there anymore. And if we couldn't believe what he said, the fact that he sacrificed his life to stop the project. Well, I mean, he did pretty much delete it, but he wasn't doing it to delete the evidence. Oh, and speaking of my talk about the deleter, I'm like, is there even a bathroom on this ship? Clearly, I forget all that. The only real problem I had in this LP was the first in bathroom. The bathrooms. Of course there are bathrooms on this ship. There are 2 bathrooms. Can't believe I forgot that. Okay. So, yeah, this fight really isn't that hard, much like the first one. The first one's probably even harder, because you don't have the gravity suit there. Okay, 2 more missile shots should do it. Whoa! So is just a head gonna fight me now? I would like to see some of the bosses in this game speedrun, because every boss in this game has something in common. They can kill you. Like, this is the game with probably the most offensive bosses I've ever seen in an action-adventure game. You know, not like a platform game. And you could probably speedrun these guys, like, if you're really good at dodging. So, right now, there's really not much else to do besides just go to the end of the game. The reason being, and the reason for that is because, I mean, I can't even believe that we're so far at the end of the game, but, like, the only other thing we could do is get all the items, but I don't really want to do that yet, because we still don't have the power bombs, and I'd rather, just after we beat the game, do one final run through all of the sectors. Because we're actually not that close, even though we're going to the... I mean, we're not, like... You know, we're not going to... This LP will not be over in 5 episodes. I don't really know what's to come, but... Well, first of all, now that we can jump, we can actually get an item here. So, well, the gravity suit doesn't do much. Well, I mean, it does do some here, but after we leave this area, it won't. So, because I'm pretty sure after we beat the game, all of the dots are highlighted, whether you beat the enemies or not. I don't even get how the dot system works. I'd really rather not follow the guides for revisits into Sector 3 and stuff. Now, this is something we saw last time but couldn't get. And that is an e-recovery tank. Very nice. That being said, if there is an e-recovery tank, I'd kind of like to get that, so maybe I'll check that out. But I should be okay, I think. That's only our second e-recovery tank of the game. I want to make sure we didn't leave any items behind. There is the power bomb door, but that's something for later. I mean, yeah, this episode's going to be a long one because last one was so short and there was barely any gameplay in this one. I got to record a little bit longer. I mean, right now all we're doing is backtracking, but it's quick backtracking. And so I guess the thing that that could be the so-called stupid comment of the week. I mean, at least it's a new argument. Well, it's probably not a new argument. Forget it. One thing I've seen a lot of people complain about this game, gameplay-wise, there's two things that people complain about. One of them is stupid, and one of them kind of makes me confused. The stupid one is that you can't move around in first person, because you can't move around in first person in any game, like where it's a third-person game, and when Skyward Sword did it, it was like revolutionary. I'm not saying it wouldn't have been nice to be able to move around in first person, but, you know, it's the norm. So, there is an item up there, so let's check it out. It's actually this way. Yeah. So I guess it kind of has been a long episode now. Okay, I'll meet you there in the next episode. Bye.